TCU holds down top offenses. Next up is Oklahoma. Fort Worth, Texas, AP. TCU coach Gary Patterson doesn't recall ever having to prepare for an offense averaging more than 600 yards a game. Well, he is now, and it's for a matchup of Big 12 co-leaders with likely playoff implications. The number 8 Horned Frogs, 8-1, 5-1 Big 12, number 6 CFP, with the conference's top defense, have already this season defeated 3 of the top 10 FBS offenses, while holding them below their season averages for yards and points. The next challenge is a Saturday night showdown at number 5 Oklahoma against Heisman Trophy front-running quarterback Baker Mayfield and the nation's most productive offense. You can't let Oklahoma big play you, and that's hard to do because they have a lot of people, Patterson said. You've got to be able to give them different looks, and you've got to have a group smart enough to do that and still play within the structure of the defense. Because anytime you put the quarterback in play, it makes it harder. Mayfield had 274 yards passing with 2 touchdowns and ran for 55 yards and 2 more scores in the Sooners' 52-46 win last year, the most points TCU gave up in 2016. Oklahoma, 8-1, 5-1, number 5 CFP, is averaging 608 yards a game and coming off a wild 62-52 win last week at number 12 Oklahoma State. Mayfield had a school record 598 yards passing and 5 touchdowns, plus ran for another score. Baker's really done a great job, Patterson said. He's one of those guys, if you're playing against him, you probably don't like him. If you love competitors, you've got to admire the things he's been able to do. He keeps plays alive. He's tough to tackle. Before Oklahoma's CFP game in the Orange Bowl 2 seasons ago, Mayfield said TCU was the team that disappointed him the most in recruiting and claimed the school kind of drug it out without offering a scholarship while he turned down other offers. His parents later criticized Patterson and TCU in an ESPN The Magazine article for how the quarterback was treated in the recruiting process. Mayfield this week called Patterson one of the best defensive minds in the game and said the TCU coach has had that defense ready to play us every year. Patterson has been calling TCU defenses for 2 decades, 17 seasons as head coach after 3 as defensive coordinator for Dennis Franchian. In a league filled with big play and high-scoring offenses, the Frogs are allowing only 284 total yards and 13.9 points per game. They lead the nation in rushing defense, giving up only 69.7 yards per game and only 4 total touchdowns on the ground. Coach P tells us we've played a lot of hard games, we haven't played a lot of smart games, safety Nico Small said. We have to make sure we come together for sure, especially from these last few games that we have down the stretch. We just have to make sure that we play smart and hard. When TCU opened Big 12 play back in September with a 44-31 win at Oklahoma State, the Cowboys had 499 yards. But that was 80 yards below their norm and 2 touchdowns short of their Big 12 best 45.3 points a game average. Oklahoma scores 45.0 points a game. The Frogs have also gotten past top offensive teams West Virginia and SMU, and their only blemish wasn't a blowout, but a 14-7 loss at Iowa State. After Oklahoma, they go next week to Texas Tech, another top 10 offense. Any challenge excites us, Small said. Whoever you put in front of us, we're going to make sure it's at least a hard game for you. More college football coverage, http://collegefootball.ap.org and www.twitter.com/aptop25.